Great fit for Saquon Barkley would actually be the Houston Texans, a different team in Texas, not the Dallas Cowboys. Why do I say that? You have CJ Stroud, the offensive rookie of the year, as your quarterback, obviously an ascending team. And to go alongside that, Nico Collins and Tank Dell. Nico Collins went for over 1,000 yards. But what was the missing link on this Bobby Slowick offensive coordinator coach team? It was the running game. The running game was 29th in yards per attempt. So what do? You add in a Saquon Barkley to that dynamic running game. All of a sudden, you have a top-level quarterback, top-level running back, and dominant wide receivers who are also ascending. I think Saquon to Houston could be great.
Saquon Barkley is a free agent this offseason, and all rumors and thoughts point to him leaving New York and exploring other options. Saquon has had his ups and downs in New York. He started off his career hot with a 2,000-yard scrimmage season and followed that up with another 1,000-yard rushing season. But the next 2 years saw him go down with injuries, and while he bounced back and has been a great back the past 2 seasons, the Giants do not want to commit to him long term since the running back position has a very short lifespan nowadays. Personally, I believe Saquon still has a lot left in the tank. He's got at least 2 to 4 good years left. He rushed for 1,300 yards just 2 years ago and nearly rushed for 1,000 yards this last season behind an awful O-line. Saquon is definitely thinking he wants to be in a win-now situation considering his age and the current running back market. There have been rumors going around this week that Saquon is in contact with the Houston Texans rookie phenom CJ Stroud and has plans to possibly link up with Stroud in Houston. The Texans have surprised a lot of people this year when they won the AFC South and won a playoff game. They look to have a bright future behind Stroud, Collins, Dell offensively, and Anderson, Harris, and Stingley on the defensive end. If they were able to add Saquon, that would give him another dependable proven back who can also be a factor in the passing game, opening up the Texans to running more play action, scheming open their receivers, which would greatly help Stroud. The Texans currently have $67.4 million in cap space, which opens them up to a lot of options. They would certainly be wise to use some of that money on Saquon. Say they gave him a 3-year deal maybe worth about $30 to $35 million. Barkley would definitely be happy with that money considering that would be near the top of the running back market. This would also allow them to keep Devin Singletary on board, who was their leading rusher last season and has mutual interest in staying with Houston. Also, they would be able to trade for Dameon Pierce, who fizzled out of the running attack last season, but he's still a solid back who rushed for 1,000 yards the year prior and has age on his side. I'm sure there were a lot of teams that would want Dameon Pierce. Free agency opens up on March 13th. If Saquon Barkley were to sign with the Texans, this would make them a serious contender in the AFC. Their offensive attack would be lethal if Stroud builds on that fantastic rookie campaign, especially since Tank Dell, who was Stroud's top target before going down with a season-ending leg injury, will be back next season. This signing would benefit both parties greatly, and I would be surprised to see Saquon sign anywhere else. But what do you think? Should the Texans sign Barkley, or should he go elsewhere? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for watching and for all the support on the recent content. Subscribe for more. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.